Hi guys, this lighting isn't great. It's just raining outside and I won't get a whole lot of window light, so I had to sit here. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. So we're doing our Ask Your Guides Oracle. How are you guys? It's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve. And it's raining. I got my Christmas sweater on. Okay, so let's give it a few shuffles. You can see the table good here. I don't know if you can see the table very good in my other videos. I hope y'all are doing okay. I just finished wrapping all these gifts. I don't know if you can see them. It's like a whole basket down here. For my kids, these are all gifts that they bought each other. It's kind of like a tradition thing that we do. We go to Five Below, and I let them buy gifts for each other. And then while we were there, I was like, oh, let me just grab this, let me grab that, you know, as like some little things. My kids aren't really stuff kids. They want to go places. They want to do stuff. But I want them to like open things. So it's more like decor or stuff that they can use. I don't know. They don't really do toys very much. I'm just shuffling like crazy. All right, this will be my last shuffle. Okay. So what? Uh-oh. I didn't even get to ask. It's purpose. Did we do purpose the other day? Should I do it again? I already read purpose to y'all. Ask your guides. Okay, guides. What does my soul tribe need to hear? What does my soul tribe need to hear? It's Christmas Eve. They need to hear something good. Oh. Decisions. Alright, I'm going to take decisions. Oh. Okay. Decisions is number 11. Alright, let's see. 9, 10, 11. Boop. Okay. Are my nails dirty? Alright, 11. Decisions, confusion, quandary, ambivalence, juggling. You are now or soon will face many choices and may not be sure what to do. Leave or stay in a job, terminate or recommit to a relationship, stop or continue a creative project, go to work or stay home with the kids. Life presents everyone with an endless stream of choices, and figuring out what's best is never simple. Fortunately, your higher self is here to help you make the best choice among so many. Your divine self will guide you. If you're willing to drop some of the balls you presently juggle. The key to identifying what you care about right now rather than caring for the needs of others. Focus on your priorities and don't let yourself be overwhelmed or sidetracked by the demands and expectations of those around you. This doesn't mean abandoning your responsibilities to those in real need of care, such as small children or vulnerable others who depend on you. It means being fully centered in self-care and refraining from over-caretaking competent adults who are responsible for themselves. You aren't abandoning anyone by doing this. Your higher self simply reminds you not to abandon yourself. Put yourself first right now. It is the best thing to do. Your higher self's message to you is don't try to be all things to all people. Take care of yourself now. Ooh, that's a good one. Somebody needed to hear it. Whether it's me or all of us. All right, let's do our inner child. These cards are so beautiful. I know with Christmas here, it can be overwhelming or sad or like this evening, I had plans later and now my plans are getting canceled. But it's okay. We're just going to roll with it. which normally it's really, really hard for me. I think when I'm really excited about something, it becomes really hard for me to just like go with the flow, because I'm like, no, I really wanted to do that thing. And it's kind of like a tantrum, like a child, you know? Like maybe that's one of my childhood ones, is like plans falling through. Like it's such a trigger. Or like being told, like, yeah, we're gonna go do this thing, and then we don't go do this thing. And I was looking forward to that thing. Like, I know this about me already. I'm working through it. And so I guess that is positive for tonight, knowing that, like, I was really looking forward to my plans with my family. We always do, like, a Christmas Eve party and, like, play games and have food and do the white elephant and all the things. And I was gonna make pozole, but plans changed. I was going to go to this thing this evening. I was already going to be late because I have another thing to do. But now my first thing is extended and I just can't go at all. And it is disappointing, but like I'm not in tears, so that's progress, you know? All right. So what does my soul tribe need to hear for their inner child? What does my soul tribe need to hear for their inner child? Or what do I need to hear? What does my soul tribe need to hear for their inner child? I think I'm getting too good at holding these cards now. Because remember, I was having a problem. And now they're just so good that they're balancing out. I don't know if y'all know this, but I was a surrogate. And y'all don't know this. I was a surrogate, and I just got messages from my surrogate family. Oh, what's that? Be still. And it's never truly the end. I was just going to take one, but let's do both. So for my surrogate family, they just sent me photos for Christmas. They live in Switzerland, and they're in the mountains for Christmas. And it's always so nice to hear from them. So I think we've gotten Be Still. But if you weren't here for that one, I'll just read it. Okay, so this is the first one, Be Still. Within stillness, there is an initiative of being. As we move throughout our day, we most often take the well-worn paths we walk each day without questioning their benefit to our lives, which can sometimes leave us feeling disconnected. Stillness can be a way to initiate connection with our senses and with our inner being. It is also helpful in connecting with our inner child, as sometimes we need stillness to hear the voice within. Your awareness exercise is to reflect on the places, sounds, or environments that bring you a feeling of calm and safety. Once you have found your state of calm, put away all sources of stimulation and let yourself just be. Try to focus on what is before you and what you might be feeling inside of you. You can also take a nap or let your body drift into the in-between space of wakefulness and dreams. Naps or quiet rest periods are also a good rest within you of feeling stressed. Are also a good reset when you are feeling stressed or overwhelmed. If you feel unable to achieve stillness at this time, you can try this exercise instead. Moving a very slow pace can be incredibly relaxing. First, reflect on how a sloth or a slow-moving animal moves, and hold this energy as you complete this exercise. Pick a physical task, any movement that you can complete in an almost comically slow fashion, such as walking, smelling a flower, touching a friend, or even washing the dishes. Whatever you do, try stretching the practice of this task for at least 5 to 10 minutes. The goal of this exercise is to help you feel safe, calm, and rested. Responsive journaling prompt is what feelings come up inside of you when you practice stillness. If they are negative feelings, ask yourself why this may be. Yeah, we did read that one already. This one's new. It is never truly the end. Beloved, in this, everything will be okay. So let's look it up. Okay. So I'm getting a message. Okay. I love this photo, by the way. Look. Isn't that pretty? Okay. It is never truly the end. Endings are an inevitable part of the rhythm of life. They are bittersweet in nature and can seem to come at the least opportune moments. Though it is often true that when one door closes, another opens, this might not always be what we would wish for at the time, and it doesn't always bring us the comfort we desire. Many times, the open doors that endings create can bring about conflicting emotions within. If you have pulled this card, allow yourself to feel whatever you feel around this current ending in your life. Acceptance exercise. Take the time you need to process the emotions you have, and remember that there is no need to feel shame. It is okay to be excited or sad. It is okay to feel mad or afraid. It is okay to be happy. It is okay to exist as you are right now in these moments. Take heart that in every ending, no matter how it may feel now, there is hope. Know that there is something glorious waiting for you along this new path. Responsive journaling prompt is, what can you do today to honor the current ending in your life? Ooh, is that one for me? In my divorce? Anyway, okay. In our book, let's read our next chapter. This is how to start over even if you're staying right where you are. Ooh, that goes with that card. Is it confirmation? All right, when it's time to start over, you won't know you're at the start of a new beginning because all it will feel like is an overwhelming end. All of a sudden, and possibly out of nowhere, something you've known has come to a halt. It's likely that this thing was something you were deeply attached to, hopeful about, or invested in. Because our lives are shifting and adapting all of the time, and the only instances in which we don't move with them are when we're too stuck to see another way forward. If it will feel for a moment as though the world is crashing in on you. The resounding feeling you'll experience is one of total defeat. You'll wonder what's next and how you'll ever possibly go on. Right now, you're able to measure what you're going to lose, but not what you're going to gain. And that's if you're lucky. For most of us, we don't even realize that we have to let go, only that what we're doing right now is not working. Ooh. Even if it seems like the rug was pulled out from under you, it wasn't. This thing most likely hasn't been working for a long time, and you were in denial. Your delusions and dreams about how it would transform into something you want it to be just that, unreal. It's time to get out of that and into reality, into the now, into your actual life. That is what it means to start over. It means that it's time to reconcile what we've known wasn't working all along, what those things were acting as a band-aid for. When we're too attached to the outcome of something and we have little tolerance for its presence changing whatsoever, it's usually because we are using the thing to hide something about ourselves, and that something is our dissatisfaction. Maybe a relationship ended that you cannot imagine how you'll date again. Maybe you've realized a career path isn't viable and you cannot imagine how you'll ever make money in the future. Maybe you're finally accepting that you know you need to move, but the idea of establishing yourself in a new place with new people seems too daunting to even try. Deep down, the relationship that ended was a distraction from the relationship you don't have with yourself. The career path that didn't plan out was never viable, and you were just unwilling to try something outside of your comfort zone, and nothing new is within it. The place you need to leave might have been right for a while, but you've outgrown it, and your life is no longer supporting the person you want to be or the place you want to go. You will have to spend many nights by yourself in candlelight, making yourself dinner, learning to love yourself, to be alone with yourself and enjoy that time. You will have to stay precisely where you are and learn to mend the wound of your unworthiness before you can be loved. You will have to go back to the starting point of your job and work with what you have and what you've done. Remember what you're good at, what you're experienced in, what you feel called to. The intersection of those things are your path, and your path is right in front of you, even if another option is more appealing. You will have to build a home no matter where you are. You will have to decorate and settle and reach out. You will have to find rhythms and routines. You will have to be vulnerable, and you will have to be seen. There is nowhere we can turn to that is an escape from ourselves. It's time to start over, and it's time to begin right here. Weed out what's dead in your life. Nourish the garden around your soul. Start where you are and with what you have. Stand on what you've built. Close the gaps in your own foundation. Strengthen what already exists. Deepen your roots and spread your branches wide. Then see how you feel. We cannot keep running in circles and expect our lives to blossom. We have to stay where we are and have the courage to heal what's broken within us before turning to yet another outside source to mend the damage. When we live like this, we exist in a constant state of running from ourselves. We can start over right where we are, because at any time we can change the way we see ourselves and our lives, and that's all healing is anyway. It's realizing that your inner love is inherent to you and always has been. It's just been buried behind doubt. It's realizing that your path forward is innate to you and always has been. It's just been hiding behind denial. It's realizing that the place you're supposed to be is right where you are now, even if it's not where you'll be forever. We heal when we learn how to adjust, how we show up, not how we change what we show up to. Our lives are very often a reflection and extension of ourselves. We can run to the ends of the earth and still not feel whole, because where we were looking for was a reinvention of the way we see, what we perceive, and how we feel. That's work that starts right here and right now. No matter where your life takes you, you are always with you until the very end. Nobody else can save you from yourself. The point was never that you adjusted everything around you until it was made perfect, but that you adjusted the way you see everything until you realized that it is enough, and it always has been. That was so good. All right, the next chapter is the greatest healing often happens in the most ordinary ways. And we will read that tomorrow on Christmas. I love you. Thank you for spending your time and energy with me. And I hope you have a good Christmas Eve. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.